Hi everybody, I'm just getting the chat up, so bear with me a second. Oh, it's freezing out there. They're going back. Come away from there, yous two. It's icy, icy, icy out there just now, and there's some poor people nearly going around their neck, as we say in Glasgow. Yeah, I've got the chat up, that's better. There, that's better. It's icy, icy outside. And what's happening is all the ice is melting during the day, and then at night time the temperature is dropping dramatically, and it's all freezing up, so all that ice that's melted is all turning to nice new ice, and it's like an ice rink out there just now. I've been watching a few people going by the window, and I've been like that, watching them, because they're just about going in their neck. Hi Carol, hold on, I get my glasses on, that would help a lot. I'll clean them. You know, they've got grit on the road now, but the paths are terrible. Yeah, now I can see. Oh, I'm glad you managed to join me this afternoon. I'm just talking about the weather. It's been so icy. We had a little bit of snow the other day, which I loved. And since then, it's never melted. It's just turned to ice. And it's really bad out there. And the thing is, right across from me is a school and also a chapel. So there's a lot of wee old people that go to chapel every day. I see them going by my window every single day, going to chapel. And that is absolutely horrendous, that path. And I'm in pins and needles sitting watching them walking along, because they're hanging on to each other and they're just about going down. And me and my mum were talking, and we were saying accident and emergency is going to be crammed with people, you know, that fell on the ice. My goodness, if I was to fall on the ice, I would break a bloody hip. Just like my antlers, I've got antlers on today. And I've got reindeer earrings. Thought I would dress up today for you. I done a little video this morning, a makeup video this morning, and I'd done the glitter eyeshadow. So this afternoon I thought, oh well, I think I need more glitter. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you like my antlers. Hi Abby. Oh, it's terrible, the paths. Bitchita, oh my goodness, Bitchita, I still love you. I've not seen you for a while, but I still love you. I hope you know that. Hi, Georgina. Oh, thank you very much, Georgina. As I said, I've kind of glittered up a bit. Oh, there's my lovely friend Laura. Hi, Laura. I've kind of dressed up this afternoon. Abby, the weather. That's what I've just been talking about. Oh, I hope you have a lovely day, Laura. And big hugs to you and all the 123 family. Big kisses. And thank you very much. I kind of done myself up this afternoon. Abby, it snowed a few days ago. And that's what I was saying. Since it snowed, the snow's never melted. I'll show you it in a minute. It's never melted. And it's just turned to ice. So the roads aren't too bad. They've been gritted, but the paths are absolutely lethal. And it's all the wee, I stay across from a chapel and a school, and it's all the wee kids and all the elderly people that are walking by my window, and I'm in pins and needles watching them, because they're you know, they're just about going the whole time. I've seen a few people down. Hope my flight isn't delayed. It shouldn't be delayed, Abby, because the runways and everything will be well gritted. no grid, well, whatever they do in runways. And the roads are fine. It's just that the paths are an absolute nightmare. 7 minutes past 9. It's 7 minutes past 2 in the afternoon here. Philippines, wow! Oh, that's wonderful. I bet you it's beautiful there. Placido, I hope I'm saying your name right. It's a beautiful name. Arbroath. I've nearly fallen my arse 3 times today. I'm never leaving the house again. Jamie. I know. It's just as well what I'm doing with my car. I've got my car parked in the drive. And what I'm doing is I'm actually walking on the grass. Because if you walk on the grass, you've got a bit of a grip. If you walk on that path, you've no chance. You're down. Oh, hi, William. Iced over. Yeah, it's freezing. The other morning, hi, love of mine. The other morning when I get in the car, I was taking my son to school. It was -7.5. So that's the coldest we've had so far. But it's just at minus the now, or maybe 1 or 2 degrees. That's all. It's not getting much higher than that. It hasn't snowed once here yet, Abby said. Yeah, my wee doggies, I know, Abby. I watch them, I make sure they're okay. -10, William. It was, as I say, my car was clocking at -7.5, which was freezing. In fact, when I was trying to scrape the ice off the car, the scraper was hardly doing anything. I was having to dig it in. Hi, Keith. The Asda, Cumbernauld Asda, yep. That's where I go, that's where I do my shopping, Cumbernauld Asda. And it was like a skating rink. It's like that here. It's like that here. Fire in Australia, oh my goodness. Liv, that sounds terrifying. Dreaming of cooler weather right now. See, the thing is, Scottish people, we're never happy. We're always either complaining that it's too cold or it's too hot. There's never a, it's just nice. It's always too hot or too cold. And the winter was too freezing, and then in the summer we're all dying with the heat. Thank you very much, Marnie. Hope I'm saying your name right. I'm terrible with names. I'm terrible with spelling and names and everything. But I've done some glitter work today. I've put some glitter on my lips. There's going to be glitter everywhere, but I like glitter. It doesn't bother me. I'm waiting on the snow reappearing, and I hope it snows next week, because can you believe it? We've only got a week and 2 days and it's going to be Santa time, and I can't wait, and I'm dead excited. I'm really excited for Santa coming. I've got one of my daughters and my son-in-law are coming over for Christmas dinner. So what I'm going to do is on Friday I'm going to get a bit of turkey, not a full turkey, but just like a turkey breast. That'll do is with maybe some bacon over the top of it, and I'm going to get some roast potatoes, and I'm going to get my Brussels sprouts and gravy and pigs in blankets and everything, and it's going to be, and we're all going to take pictures. Take pictures and put it on Facebook. That's what you do, isn't it? You sit in Christmas and you look through your Facebook and it's everybody's Christmas dinners. I think everybody tries to outdo each other. Look how beautiful my gravy is and tender my turkey is. You got your tree up, Duke? Yes. I love looking at everybody's trees. I really do enjoy looking at. Do you know? I think I was an elf or something in my past life, because I just love trees and anything sparkly. Maybe I was a magpie. I'm not sure. Anything sparkly, I love. but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to having my son off school for a couple of weeks because he's great company now. You know, he's 16, you can get a good like, adult conversation with him. Although a lot of times he thinks he knows more than me. To be fair, sometimes he does know a lot more than me. Colour changing LED white and Christmas colours. Oh yes. See, my tree in the living room. Hold on, I'll see if I can do this. Right, I think I know how to do it now. Hold on, I'll turn that down. Let me see. There's my big tree, and that's just crammed full of red and gold things. Wonder if you can see out my window. Can you see the ice? Can you see what I'm talking about? The ice. The road's okay, but there's ice everywhere. Anyway, there's my big tree. Oh. Now I can't get the picture round. How do I get it? There we go. Oh, I mean technology, honest to God. Oh, thank you very much. That's my big tree, but see if you watch my video that I done this morning, my makeup video, I'm sitting in my bedroom, but at my back you can see my wee tree. And my wee tree's a 6-foot tree. I've had it for years and years and years. My wee tree is my cold tree, and I like to put like just silvers, blues and whites on that tree, and it's just like white lights, whereas that one's just multicoloured, cram full. Oh, thank you very much. That tree's a 7-foot tree, but with Santa on the top, we're talking he's nearly touching my ceiling, so he's maybe 7.5 feet. It takes up this is quite a small living room, and it takes up a good majority of the living room, but so be it. Wait to get a drink of my cola. But next Saturday when I do my live stream, what I'm going to have, I'm not going to have cola, I'm going to have an Irish cream with these. I'm just going to have one because the next day I've got a pantomime to go to with my son, so I can't have anything too much. I always think 6 feet's wee because I'm 6 feet myself. Abby, I'm only 5 foot. I'm probably just under 5 foot, but I like to say I'm 5 foot, you know. But my mum's the same size as me, so I think we're just all that size. Your cat knocks down your tree. I've actually seen a lot of videos of, do you know, I'm lucky I got away with saying that, CATs climbing up people's trees and peeking out and everything like that. It looks so cute though. Oh, Abby, I would love to trade places with you because, see, when you're small, you just, like, going shopping, I'd need a step ladder to go shopping. I don't know, many times I've got to say to people, excuse me, can you help me get that up on the top shelf? But another reason is I find it difficult to straighten my arms with having the mastectomy. It's hard for me to get my arms up. Look at that, I'm covered in something. So trying to get things down for the shelves and Asda and places like that, it's a nightmare. And also if you're ever going to like a show or something like that and you've got to stand, I'm always behind the big people and I can never see what's happening. (6'3". Wow, that's big. My ex-husband, he was 6'3". He was 6'3" and I'm only 5 foot. But me and my ex-husband actually started going out with each other when I was only 12 and he was only 13, and we were in school. And it wasn't that much bigger than me. And then all of a sudden he just went woof like that and ended up 6'3". What the hell have I? That looks like lipstick, doesn't it? What have I done? hell is that? Look at that. It's nail polish or something. Hi Sonic King. No, you're not that late. I've not been on long. Hit your head on the door, Duke. Nail polish advent calendar now, that sounds good. I've got the Yankee Candle advent calendar my daughter got me for my birthday, and I've been loving that. Keith, that happens to me at gigs. Do you remember the Russ Abbott TV sketch in the cinema that no one could see due to the size of his hats? I can't remember that, but I remember Russ Abbott. December, you're 5 feet. You're the same size as me then. Yankee Candle one last year. I love the Yankee Candle ones. And what I do, I'll show you. This year the Yankee Candle advent calendar came with a little Yankee Candle tea light holder. So what I do is I light it and I put it right here, and the aroma's just for me, so I just sit and smell it like that. Look, that one's completely done. Still smells good. Fun size, yes, that's what we are. Fun size. The thing about being small as well, you gain weight a lot more, I think. You know, you see the weight on you. You know, if I was 6'3", my weight would be fine. Your 12-year-old's 5'7", wow. 6'2". My son's bigger than me. I think he's going to take after his dad and be tall. Fun size and fluffy. And sparkly. Sparkly today. Fun size and sparkly. My wee birdies are having something to eat. I always feel bad for the birds this time of year. I bet you it is. I bet everybody always talks about like being heavier, but I know a few people that find it difficult to put the weight on. Do you know what I always say to them? You should go to my mum's house, because as soon as you go into my mum's house, no matter who you are, she gives you things to eat. A wee bit of cake, have a wee bit of cake, and there's a wee chocolate biscuit with your cake, and here's a pork pie. Just take the pork pie, and there's a wee sandwich and turkey. Just have the sandwich and turkey. Before you know it, she's fed you. I think she's feeding you up for Christmas. My son's almost over 4 feet now. Wow. Utah, USA. Severin, hi. Small in height but big in heart, Georgina says. This is true. This is true. Yeah, your aunt's the same way. My mum, honestly, I always say that. And my ex-husband, when he used to come, he was always really thin, because he took this streak, you know, he just shot up in height. And my mum, as soon as he went into the house, it was, here, have a little cake, have a cake. Here, take 2 biscuits, have 2 biscuits. There's a cup of coffee and a sandwich. Come on, eat the sandwich up, come on. You know, you feel as if you've seen that my mum's food's delicious. Oh, Abby. Oh, my mum does. My mum feeds everybody. She could feed the street, so she could. She's actually got 2 freezers full of food. Ah, thank you, open-minded. Yeah, my lovely cute earrings and what. Actually open, you can't see them right. Oh, but there they are. That's the full beauty of them. Look at that. wearing them with pride. I'm actually going to wear them all next week. I'm going to drive my car with them on and everything. Keith says, what's your favourite dish your mum makes? Oh, Keith, there's so many things. Do you know what, her soup? I would have to say her soup. I love making soup myself, but there's nothing like my mum's soup. Or chicken soup and turkey. See, with turkey leftover, she makes turkey soup. And it's just, oh my goodness. It's wonderful, and you've got to have a bit of bread and dip it in. So I think her soup. Abby says, I've noticed since moving to Scotland that the Scots love to provide for people and be good hosts. Well, this is the thing, Abby, and I stay in Scotland and we do. And, you know, we love a party as well. And, you know, anybody's welcome, doesn't matter who you are. Come in and we'll make you feel at home and give you whiskey and food. Oh, animal lover. I'm wearing your antlers from this morning. I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to visit Ireland one day. See, I've got a romantic idea of Ireland after watching The Quiet Man. Yeah, I would love to go one day. I was mean to ask, how is your mouth and teeth been since your dentist appointment? Fine, I'm fine. I'm fine now. I think my next appointment's February or something like that, so. I'm always terrified of the dentist. Do you know, even if it's just my son I'm taking to the dentist, even though I'm not getting any work done, see, as soon as I smell that smell of dentist, oh, I sit and I can feel my insides shaking. It's as if my internal organs are all shaking. Yeah, Duke, oh my goodness, I'm with you. It makes me feel sick. I hate the dentists. Although my dentist is an older gentleman and he's quite strict. It reminds me of a school teacher. I'm always frightened of him when I go in because he gives you into trouble and stuff. And you know, he really is, but he's been good. And a few times I've been absolutely dying with the toothache. In fact, there was one time, it was my birthday a few years ago, and I had the most terrible toothache. I think it was that tooth there at the back, and I was dying with the toothache, and I had went to him and I said, I'm in absolute agony, you're going to need to help me with this tooth. He says, I can't pull it out because you've had radiotherapy. He says, and that does something to your bones. And I was going, oh, you need to take it out, you need to take it out. So I had to sign a form saying if anything bad happens, it was because of me, like a waiver kind of thing. But I spoke to my oncology doctor and he said it shouldn't matter because I get radiotherapy down here, nowhere near my mouth, so it shouldn't really matter. But see, when he said he couldn't take it out, I was like, oh. Do you know, I'd have done anything for the man. I'd have done anything that he wanted, you know, to get that tooth out. I would have. Oh, I love curry. I love curry. Do you know, I love the taste of curry, but I can't stand the heat of the curry. Mine's just got to be like a korma. My dad, he loves like vindaloos and things. Yeah, Duke, that's happened to me a few times that I've felt absolutely everything, but I've just had to, you know, bear it and just think to myself, oh, it's going to be over, it's going to be over. You're not a wimpy 40. I'm 46. Happy holidays from Texas. Oh, thank you, Jen. Yes, I'm trying to be festive. And I don't know what I've done here. I've got something on me and I don't know what it is. It's not coming off. Whatever it is. I can't remember. Have I got it on my shirt? I don't know. You're going to get your Christmas tree, Phoenix. Wow. Is it a real tree you're getting? Hi, Arab. Or, yeah, I keep looking up there because I'm watching the chat there. I'm so professional in my live streaming. Yeah, it's cold. Placido. It's cold. It's really cold. I've never had a real I tell a lie. I had a real Christmas tree one year, if you could even class it as a Christmas tree. It was like a plant about that high. And it was the first year I was married, so I was 19 when I got married. So I was 19 and my first tree was in a pot and it was about that size, and it was like a Charlie Brown tree, you know, and when you put a decoration on it would fall to that side and you'd put another one to kind of counterweight it. It had no lights or anything on it though. But I really don't think that classed as a Christmas tree. I think that was just a plant. A real tree. Oh. Yeah, I'm in such a festive mood. But yeah. I remember you telling me last week. Do you know what I've been doing? Although I like listening to Mariah Carey's songs and all the kind of songs, I've been listening to Christmas carols, and it's been amazing. And I've just had the Christmas carols on, and it's like choir boys and things. Right? It's maybe not for everybody, but and they're singing Silent Night and Away in a Manger and Little Town of Bethlehem and all that, and that has got me really excited. I'm glad you like my antlers. I'm a reindeer today, a festive reindeer. Oh my goodness, that sounds dangerous, Duke. Traditional Christmas carols, December, yes. Do you know, if you haven't listened to it, give it a try. Because he didn't cry though. Well, that's good, Duke. I've been listening to like all the pop songs. See, I'm that old, I don't even know if you call them pop songs anymore, but I call them like pop songs. You know, Wham! Last Christmas, the Pogues, all the kind of ones. And I love them, I absolutely love all them. I've got a playlist of all them. But the other day I just went on and typed in Christmas carols, and there was a channel, and it was like an hour and odds long, and it was just beautiful. I mean, the choir boys and just it gave you chills, you know, and it was just like the feeling that you should have at Christmas time, not about gifts, about loving people in your family and your friends, and helping people out. If you can possibly help someone out, do it. Like the people out there that was sliding about, you know, ice skating out there yesterday, I was thinking, oh, I don't know how much good I would do, but I was going to have to go out and help them. Oh dear, hold on, I've got pop-ups popping up. I'll just do that. Mr. Bean, I love Mr. Bean. I love the Mr. Bean film, the one that he goes over to America, and hi Christina, and he works in an art in a, what do you call it, a museum kind of thing dealing with art, and there's this Whistler's Mother painting. Have you seen it? And he ends up, he robs Whistler's mother and takes the paint off. And then he draws a picture and it's got a huge big nose like that. Oh my goodness. I just, that's a poster. Well, in the Mr. Bean film, you know, it's meant to be a work of art that was millions of pounds, and he rubs it and rubs it and rubs the paint off. Oh my goodness. 8 more days, yes. I know, Duke. I can't wait. I can't wait. Beavis and Butthead. Oh, it's been ages since I watched Beavis. Beavis and Butthead. But Mr. Bean's hilarious. He really is hilarious. I remember my kids watching it and they were hiding their eyes, you know. Brilliant. But I've still been watching all the old films. And there's an old film, and you might not have heard of it. And it's called Whisky Galore. And I'll tell you the story, right? And it's meant to be a true story, actually. And it's about this town up in the north of Scotland. It's a little island off the coast of Aberdeen or something like that, right up north of Scotland. And there's this little island, and it's a way back in the 40s or 50s or something like that. And the men all drank whiskey. That's what they drank. They drank when they drank water, and when they drank whiskey, they drank whiskey. So they were all into their whiskey, and then it dried up. The whiskey completely dried up. There was no whiskey anywhere. And all the men were all down in the dumps, and the whole island was, feeling terrible. And then one night, it was foggy, and this boat crashes into the rocks. And I don't know what happened to the crew of the ship, but it was abandoned or they died or something. But this boat was you know, on the rocks. So they found out that the boat contained something like 10,000 crates of whiskey. So the whole of the town, all the men in the town, as soon as they heard this, they decided, right, what we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to get all the whiskey and bring it back ashore before the boat sinks. But there's this one guy that's a right, he's a goody two-shoes, and he decides nobody's getting the whiskey, nobody's to get the whiskey, it's against the law for that to happen. So he hires this guard to guard the boat, don't let anybody near the whiskey. So they go out to get the whiskey, and then they realise that the clock strikes 12 and it's Sunday morning, and they won't do anything on the day of the Sabbath. So they all come home and they go to church, and they're all looking out at this boat, and they all wait, and then eventually when it turned 12 o'clock on the Monday morning, they all go out in their dinghies, and a couple of people go and tie up the guard, get the guard and tie him up, and they all row out to the boat, and they've all got wee tiny rowing boats like this, and they're sitting in it, and they're just crates and crates and crates and crates of whiskey, and they're rowing the whiskey in, and the boat starts to sink, and they manage to get away with quite a few hundred crates of whiskey, and they put it all in a cave. So all this whiskey's in a cave. So all the guys get their share of the whiskey, and they're all absolutely hammered, going about the town. So the detective guy knows there's something afoot here. Somebody's went out and got that whiskey. So he finds the whiskey that's in the cave, and he sends to other officers to come and help him to get this whiskey. But someone overheard them. So the guys all go to the cave and they get the whiskey, and they've got the whiskey hidden in hot water bottles. They've got the whiskey hidden in babies' prams. They've got the whiskey. They've got the whiskey in the water pipes. They've got everywhere you could possibly think there was whiskey. there was whiskey everywhere. Everywhere you could imagine. Milk bottles, there was whiskey in it. But it was such a good film. It's such a good film. And it's meant to be a true story. You got an inch of snow already? Wow. Snowing for 2 hours now, that's what I want, but the sun's out. Sun is out, but yet the ice is still there. It's just not melting. Christina, this is meant to be a true story that I told you. Whisky Galore. If you look into it, it's called Whisky Galore, and it was hilarious. It was hilarious as well. Walking to Cumbernauld, Ellie. You might see me. Oh yeah, your real name is December. It's a beautiful name. You know, I always wanted to be called Holly or something like that. You know, something kind of festive like that. A week now. See, that's what I'm talking about. Snowing for a week. And see where my new house is. Even if we did get snowed in, the shops are just up there. You know, I'm not far from the actual shopping centre, so if need be, I'd get my wellies on and go for it. Do you know what I would do? I'd get a couple of ropes for Mr. Mikey and Poppy and a sledge, and I'd say, go on, you go. I'm only joking, I couldn't do that to my babies. Although I don't know if they'd be able to pull me. Holly. Holly's a beautiful name. Noel. Oh yes, see, all their names are fabulous. Oh, you sad, Ellie. I hope you cheer up. Saying that if you're walking in that, oh my goodness. So everybody's listening to me. Hi, everybody. Noel's a beautiful name, isn't it? So, Whisky Galore, have a look at it, or even, it is supposed to be a true story, and it's, as I say, a wee island. But I think the whiskey eventually ran dry again with the amount that I think the guys were hammered every night. You have 2 relatives named Linda. There's actually quite a lot of Lindas, but they all seem to be old. Do you know, I've not seen a young Linda. They're all old. Okay, Phoenix, have a wonderful day and have a magical festive day and enjoy your tree and take pictures, and I'd love to see them. Oh, the whiskey will be flowing, Christina. I actually got whiskey today, but it's not for me, it's for my daughter. It's Jack Daniels. It's Jack Daniels, isn't it? Uh-huh. It's not Walker. Jack Daniels. So that's what she's got for Christmas Day to drink in here. So she'll be Jack Daniels in it. Oh, Ellie, it's horrendous, the ice. See, back in when I was younger, they used to grit the paths, especially at schools and at churches and chapels and things like that. They would, because they know that people are going to, well, youngins and oldins are going to school and chapel. Do you get merry drunk on Christmas? You see, I don't really drink that much. You know, now and again I'll have a drink with yous, but I don't. That's the first time I've drank really for, what, 5 years? I hadn't had a drink then, I just decided to have a couple. I might be merry drunk. I could possibly. I'm not going to rule it out as a possibility. Your son's named Jack after Jack Daniels. My daughter really enjoys that. I'd say I don't know the difference between a Jack Daniels and just a normal whiskey. I suppose the whiskey connoisseur would be able to tell. Because I always remember when my dad used to drink, and it was whiskey my dad would drink, and he always had the good stuff, you know, he had the good whiskey, and he always had it like straight. And I remember he was coming up at one Christmas, and I'd got a really cheap, never had much money, so I got the cheapest bottle of whiskey that, you know, I could afford. But it was a cheap bottle of whiskey, and I said to him, I've got whiskey for you, Dad, and I gave him. I could tell as soon as he tasted it that he knew it was, you know, cheap. But he just said thanks very much, Hen. He still had it. Oh yeah, Abby, I love eating lots of beautiful food and sitting really fat and watching the telly. Oh, you have a great day, Ellie. Thank you for popping in and seeing me. Home Alone, yeah, that's Christmassy, all right. You're German, have an excuse. Oh well. Well, the Scots, they enjoy a good dram themselves, a good drink themselves, you know. Whiskey. Do you know what I like? I don't like whiskey just like drinking it like that, but Irish coffees. Have you ever had an Irish coffee? Oh. It's just like a regular black coffee with a sugar in it, and then you put like a bit of whiskey inside it, and then squirty cream on the top. They're going to bark. Come away from there. See? Oh, thank you, Lauren. Abby, you need to drink to numb the annoyance of the extended family. Well, that's a perfect excuse. Irish coffee is delicious. See, I like it like that. I like whiskey like that and an Irish coffee. That's really, really nice. Oh, I'll show you my doggies if you want. They're naughty doggies. Look. Oh. There they are. Be naughty. Wait, I've got pop-ups popping up. What is my Facebook? I think I've not got it in my About Me. It's Linda Jackson or Scottish ASMR Blueberry. You'll find it under. Hold on, I'll see if I've got a link here now. See if I can do this. There we go. They're so much cuter when they're naughty, Christina says. But sometimes they're just too naughty. You know, naughty all day. They get into like barking frenzies. Like they start barking and then anything that goes by the window gets it. Oh, Chloe's your wee Jack Russell. I love them. I love them. They've got great, they've got funny attitude, you know. They've got what we call wee man's attitude. You know, they think they're Rottweilers. But it's a wee shame, because I love them so much. And Santa's got them, their presents. And I can't wait to see them, and I know what they're going to do. Santa's got them new beds. and what they're going to do right away is dig hell out them. That's what they like. They like to christen their beds digging. Oh, thank you very much. Jordana, I hope I'm saying your name right. There is a few Scottish ASMR artists. You should look up Scottish Murmurs. She's a lovely girl. She's really beautiful, beautiful girl, and she's really good at ASMR. And ASMR Muzz, I think it's the other one. That's a Scottish man that does ASMR. He's really good also. So give them a wee look up. Christina, my cat randomly laid next to me last night, looked at me, grabbed my arm, bit it, then ran away like a little jerk. I would start ASMR, but people in real life would think I'm weird. That's the way I started out. I thought everybody's going to think I'm weird. But, you know, to be fair, I was kind of weird anyway, so, you know, I let them if they want to think I'm weird. It's something I love. I am very passionate about ASMR. I love it myself. I love watching it. I watch it every night in my bed. And it's something that I know works and relaxes people. And if other people want to mock it or say I'm crazy, then they can say what they like. I know that it makes a difference. So, Placido, my cat randomly swats my dog's face. Oh, he's such an arse sometimes. I was going to do ASMR, just not put my face in it. But you can do that as well. Fast ASMR is a girl that I've watched for years and years, and you've never seen her face. It's always just like her mouth you see from in there up. You don't see her, so you can do it like that, and you can just do like tapping and visual triggers like that, or sound triggers. So there's lots of different ways you can actually do it. Hi Natalia. Hope I'm saying your names right. I'm terrible with names. So if you want to do ASMR, just do it. Abby, see, you're an ASMR artist, because that's what I do all the time. I go about tapping things and crinkling things, and do you know what I'm going to do? And I'll probably do it this week sometime. I'm going to do a video with my leather gloves. I've got leather gloves. And I'm walking about and I'm thinking, they sound really good. And I'm saying to my son, does that sound good to you? And he's going, aye. So I'm going to do like finger fluttering and things like that with my gloves. I know I know a few kids that have done ASMR and had to stop because unfortunately we stay in a terribly wicked world, that there is some creeps out there that like to prey on children, and it disgusts me. So this is the only thing, and I would disable my comments if you were going to do it. Disable your comments. Don't put any information that they could possibly look you up with, because they do. And I get trolls. Everybody gets trolls, no matter how good you are or how nice you are. You get trolls. They come for you, because that's what they do. But it's the ones that you see that are seedy. You know, you just know. And they get more personal every time. So if you were going to do it, I would definitely disable your comments. and never mention your name or where you stay or anything because they can find you. It's amazing. Hi Chad. Morning to you, and it's afternoon here. And it's starting to get dark already. So this afternoon I don't know what I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch another film. Do you know what I seen yesterday for the first time and I loved it? Wonder Woman. Oh, it was great. I'm used to trolls. I got a lot of trolls there. Oh, Abby. YouTube's full of them. You got to ignore them. That's right, that's what I do. Ignore the trolls. As they say, don't feed them, don't feed the trolls. Because that's what they want. They want a response, and I'm not going to give them a response. I'm not even going to give them another thought. That's even how it works for me. See if I get trolled, I put it out of my mind, and I never think about it again because I won't allow them to even take a thought of mine. Love Actually tonight. Oh, I've not seen that in a while. Severin. Oh, I love you very much, and thank you so much for watching my videos and being so nice. Yes, I've got Netflix, Abby. I've got Netflix. In fact, this morning I was watching the Royal Family's Christmas. It's not about the actual royal family. It's about a family that's second name's royal. And I was watching that this morning. Wonder Woman was fantastic. Oh. And Christina, you are so positive in my life, and I'm so happy that you found me and now I've found you. Wonder Woman was great. I loved it. I would love to do the moves. Oh, she was beautiful, that girl, wasn't she? Wow, what a stunning, stunning girl she was. And I did cry. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody that's not seen it, but I did cry. But it was wonderful. The Christmas special, Abby. Oh, the new sofa was... I watched the new sofa one. And then I watched the other one that the mum and dad of Anthony's girlfriend came out. Abby, maybe we could do a collab one day. So I'm always open to new ideas. Oh, she is gorgeous, isn't she? Do you know, when I was a wee girl, I really loved Wonder Woman because her name was Linda Carter. And I remember being in school and thinking, whoa, my name's Linda, you know, that's a special name. I'm Wonder Woman. Oh, you need to watch Wonder Woman. It is good. And I had went into it thinking it might not be as good as the one that I remember, but it was really good. Abby, you should give it a try, but as I say, don't put, disable your comments and don't put any details at all. In fact, a lot of people, even if they take their phone in their car and they're doing vlogs in their car, trolls are finding street signs and targeting them. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Santa Claus is coming. Do you know what I watched as well? See, I'm dead excited now. I watched Charlie Brown's Christmas. It's on YouTube. You can get it on YouTube. Charlie Brown's Christmas. I love it. Love Charlie Brown's Christmas. And Snoopy. I loved Snoopy when I was a wee girl. I am Wonder Woman. Is that how you do that dab thing? Don't paint your nails black, Abby. For God's sake, don't paint them black. I'll give you a hint right now. There's a creepy troll guy that goes about, and he's blocked me. He's blocked me because I told him a thing or two, because he was preying on the new young ASMR artists and asking them to wear black nail polish. That's how he starts. Oh, I like your nail polish, that's a nice colour. I really like black nail polish. Could you do a tapping video with your black nail polish? And then it gets worse and it gets seedier, and he becomes more aggressive and more aggressive and more aggressive. And a lot of girls had came to me and said they were worried about this guy, and this guy was creepy. So there was just one day and I vented and I called him, I'm not proud of myself, but I called him quite a lot of names. But creepy because it was all young girls, and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? The Little Drummer Boy, is that the song with David Bowie, Christina? Duke, you used to be goth, oh, he would love you. It's just this one guy, we call him there's two really creepy guys that everybody in the ASMR community know about, and it's the black nail polish guy, and there's another guy called Turkey Tom. And Turkey Tom gives you a description of the video that he wants you to do, and he wants you to cook a turkey on a spit roast, and he wants you to get 2 slices of bread and have them a certain way, and then a thin bit of meal, and then you put the lettuce on, and then you've got to do, and it's really, really weird. It's really weird. And everybody that I know in our spam have all got these comments for Turkey Tom. We're like, this is a bit strange, this. Who's this? And I had another guy that wanted me to iron him. Yep, iron him with my iron. I'd done a few ironing videos because a lot of people like watching ironing, right? And you think, how can MD think, you know, oh, you know, get their jollies off at that, but they do. And he sent me a thing saying he would love to be my ironing board and have some of that hot steamy action. I'm thinking, dude, do you know how hot my iron gets? I would take the skin off you. But there you go. And the thing was, I said to my daughter, this crazy guy wants me to iron him. So this was when I had just started my channel, and my daughter went on his profile picture, and he had all the masks with the snooker balls in the mouth and the tight latex suits, and I was like, block. My daughters were like, Mum, going to do that video? I says, hey, I'll not be doing the video. Don't worry, I won't be doing that video. Oh, Chad, you get a lot of... you hear the stories that you hear, honestly. You hear so many stories, and so many new, I don't know if they're new fetishes, but things I've never heard before. I thought I was quite, I'm quite world-wise. I'm 46, I know a thing or two. See, when I started this channel, oh my goodness, the stuff. Iron them. You know, I can't imagine how that's relaxing one little bit. Oh, anyway. Think festive. Another guy talking about my ironing videos, he always says to me, can you fry an egg on that iron? I'm thinking, well, you probably could, but it'd bloody break my £50 iron. Fry an egg on it. Can you imagine that? Imagine my daughters coming in, they would think Mum's lost it. They came in and I was like cracking an egg over my iron, they would think she's away. Oh, Christina, I've many more stories, but I'm not going to go into it because it's just, honestly, I do have a chuckle because you get some and marriage proposals for people that have never met me, never really seen my videos or anything, but maybe watched one video and thought, that's it. I'm going to marry her, you know, and marry me now, and then you decline. You decline their marriage proposal, and then all of a sudden they start with the you're a this and you're that and you're a fat cow. And okay, I'm still not going to marry you. Somebody'd say, I swear to God, one guy says to me that I've got plenty of money. And I was like, I don't care how much money you've got. Strange man. Does he think I'm going to go, well, that's it, where's my shoes? Where's my shoe? Where'd you stay? Right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, strange man will be there making go and get married. Oh no, marriage proposals. Oh, honestly, you wonder what goes through their head, but there you are. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now, but next Saturday is my last one before Christmas, and I'm going to have an Irish cream with yous. I'm going to sip it though, because as I say, the next day I've got a pantomime, so I can't get sloshed. Duke, oh no, see, people know that I'm single, so... Well, do you know something? I don't even think this man knew if I was single or not, you know? And he was insulted that I didn't accept the blooming proposal, but anyway. I'm going to go, and I will see you all next week, and it'll be our last week before Christmas, and you can let me know what you have got for each other, what you have bought your loved ones and things for Christmas, because they probably won't watch this, and we can share what we've got each other. Well, not each other, but got everybody in our house. And have a wonderful day, everybody. I love you all. Thank you all for joining me. Bye, everybody.